right, guys, today we're going to be making Allen Iverson 6'6" and re-simulating his whole career. Would it make a difference, or would he still end up ringless? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do, leave a like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this one. So I went on to Allen Iverson's draft class player, then I went into the body and I edited him to make him 6'6" and about 204 pounds. Let's see if this makes a difference, man. I'm not too sure because you guys know my 2K simulations, they just do the dumbest things ever. But he's coming in 1996. That's when he was drafted. And as you guys can see, this is a stacked draft class. Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Stephon Marbury. You guys all know I hate him if you watch my previous videos. All right, looking at the draft lottery, the Raptors might end up getting Allen Iverson, which is pretty crazy. And then the Lakers as well. But keep in mind, Kobe Bryant is in this draft class, so it's going to be quite difficult to tell. And yeah, Clippers end up getting it, then Raptors and Lakers. All right, we are at the NBA draft right now. I'm just going to pause and sim to the end because I don't want to control anything right now of where Allen Iverson decides to go, or which team decides to pick him, I should say. And he ends up going to the Raptors. And man, oh man, guys, I can't even use Toronto Raptors, so I'll have to change Allen Iverson's team, which is quite annoying. As you guys can see, I'm clicking all user teams and I don't see the Toronto Raptors, so I'll definitely have to change whereabouts he is. All right, guys, I decided to put him in the New Jersey Nets, considering he was a lottery pick and we didn't want to give him a stacked team because that would be pretty unrealistic. Taking a look at the starting lineup, it's a pretty decent team. We've got Kenny Anderson as the point guard. Obviously, AI is going to be the shooting guard. Alice Burma, I don't think I've heard that name before, and Coleman, obviously, and Isgalkas. First game of the season for AI is against the Lakers. I don't think they have anyone particularly good, apart from some lottery pick who I can't even remember. I think Steve Nash ended up going there, if I'm remembering correctly. But as you look at this, oh, it's Stephon Marbury actually. So Stephon Marbury on Kenny Anderson, Allen Iverson on Kyle Curry. I think that's an auto-generated player though. And Johnny Newman on Ellis. Derek Coleman on Pete, and Isgalkas on Dunleavy. So the first game will just simulate that, and that was a loss, an unfortunate loss. And this guy, Stephon Marbury, in all my videos, he's always cooking us, man. I'm telling you, 33, 6, and 6 steals. That is ridiculous. In his first game, 14 points only, and shot 7 of 15. That's pathetic. All right, end of season number 1, Chris Webber is the MVP with ridiculous stats, mind you. 31, 15, 5, 1.5 steals, nearly 2 blocks a game, and 61% from the field. That is ridiculous. 70% from the free throw line, not too good, and 28%, but you know, they weren't really shooting threes back in the day like that. And wow, it was not Allen Iverson winning Rookie of the Year. It was Sharif. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? Oh my gosh. This guy did not win Rookie of the Year. So making him 6'6" is really not doing any wonders for him. I mean, he averaged 23 points basically, 6 assists, 2 steals basically, very efficient, 50% from the field, 53% from the field, I should say, and 31% from the 3-point line. I am so surprised he or Kobe Bryant did not win Rookie of the Year, considering he's an 85 rated player as well. And look at this, guys. The Miami Heat have won 73 games and 9 losses. These might be one of those teams AI is going to have to get over. To be fair, he actually has done quite well, contrary to what I've been saying. 54 wins and 28 losses. So he's a 3rd seed right now in the Eastern Conference. And out in the West, we've got the Grizzlies with 66 wins and 16 losses. If you guys watch, you know exactly every time the Grizzlies are always one of the top teams. Them and the Toronto Raptors, but it's looking like the Miami Heat in this simulation is going to go crazy. Round number 1, we got AI going against his idol, Michael Jordan. I don't know why he's only a 91 rated player though. Is he injured or something? Game number 1 is looking like a pretty close game, but the Bulls with Jordan end up pulling through 114 to 105. Debut playoff game for AI. What did he do? He dropped 28, 2, and 7, as well as 1 block. So making him a lot taller is clearly paying off. Game number 2 was a win for the Nets, 115 to 98. Let's check the box score once again. Was it AI? No, it wasn't. In this game, he had I wouldn't call it a stinker because he shot very efficiently, but he wasn't aggressive. Only 13 points. His mates Coleman and Anderson. And who is this? Kevin Ollie. They're carrying AI right now. I have to remember he's only a rookie, but still, 13 points. All right, 40 seconds left. We jumped in. We are up by 2 points. Can we hold on to this lead? We've got Peel on the ball right now. Peel, pass it to Wilkes. Wilkes, catch, shoots, 5. Can he cash it in? No, he cannot. Is Galkas with the rebound. Passes it to Anderson. I don't think Allen Iverson's on the court right now. I think he's actually on the bench, which is quite ridiculous. He's one of our best players. What are we going to do? I think we're going to hold for the last shot right now. Anderson with the ball. Anderson dancing. Passes it to Coleman. Coleman, 10, fades. What kind of a shot was that? Can we hold on to the lead? Jordan with the ball. 3 on the clock. Michael Jeffrey Jordan puts up the shot. Nearly goes in. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? How did we let him even take that shot? And in this game, we saw Jordan with 36, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. But where was Allen Iverson? Oh, he actually had a pretty good game. 25, 2 and 9. Did he foul out though? No, he didn't. So he just wasn't on. I guess they didn't trust him because he's a rookie in clutch situations. Once again, game number 4, we decided to jump in. We are down by 2 points though. 3 minutes left of this game. Allen Iverson is on. AI with the rock right now, deciding where to go with it. Dancing with it. AI. Good screen by Coleman. Still with AI. Dancing. Tween. Dancing. What is he going to do with the ball? Goes all the way to the rack. Puts up the wild left-hand shot. Somehow goes in. Ties the game. Jordan getting clamped up a bit though. Jordan has to put up a wild shot. Bricks it. Lucky his teammate is there to clean up that trash shot. Anderson gets a screen from Coleman. Coleman rolling. Doesn't pass it. Coleman with the rebound though, puts it back up and cashes that in. Jordan, step back, mid-range J, bricks it. Anderson spinning, Anderson to Iverson. Iverson forces up a shot, gets fouled. And the second free throw is also good. Jordan spinning all the way to the rack, lays it with the left. Iverson dancing. Iverson steps back, passes it off to Izgalkas. Nice find. Is Michael Jordan. Only 47 seconds left, guys. Michael Jordan with the ball. He's one of the most clutch players. Puts up the left-hand layup. I don't know why he keeps going left every time, and he keeps missing it though. Iverson with the rock. Can he respond? Up by 2. Nice find to Ilsgalkas. Puts up the left-hand layup. Cashes it in. Increases the lead to 4. Jordan dancing. Jordan looking. Jordan turning. Jordan stopping. Jordan pull up J. Jordan is just shot chucking right now. Extremely selfish player right now. Oh my goodness. The last 2 minutes, Michael Jordan has just been taking all the shots himself. And the second free throw is also good. So AI has 30 points as well as 10 assists in this game. 14 seconds on the clock now. Michael Jordan has to decide what to do with it. Passes to Monroe. Monroe catches, shoots, fires, bricks it. Game is over. And in this game, we saw Jordan put up 24, 6 and 2. 7 steals. Very good, but I reckon he was a shot chucker, especially towards the end of the game. In close moments, you don't want to just be chucking off shots. But look at Allen Iverson. He's come to life. 30 points, 10 assists, 3 steals as well on top of that. And we have just eliminated the Chicago Bulls out of the playoffs. So see you later, Jordan. On to round number 2. Who are we going up against? Let us see. It's the New York Knicks. Taking a look at their squad, it's nothing crazy. I think we should win this, but every time I say that, we end up losing. So I'm not going to underestimate them. Game number 1, we're just going to simulate because it's year 1, so I don't want to take this video, make it too long. Game number 1, we end up winning. Game number 2, we end up winning. Game number 3, we end up winning up 3-0. Game number 4, we end up sweeping, already onto the Eastern Conference Finals as a rookie. That is insane, man. Sadly though, we are going up against the 73-9 Miami Heat. I don't know how this team is 73-9. Look at this team. It's just Chris Webber. He's the only 93 rated player. He's only 90 rated player, mind you. There's literally no one else. Glenn Rice is a good player, but this team does not look like it's 73-19. Game number 1, we're just going to simulate because, like I said, I don't want this video to be too long. Game number 1, we end up losing. Game number 2, we end up losing. Game number 3, man, oh man, we are down 3-0. Let me check. I mean, AI is doing his thing, guys. 46, 3 and 10. It's not really him what is he averaging? He's averaging basically nearly 30 points in the playoffs, so much better averages than the regular season. And mind you, he's still very efficient, 58% from the field. Game number 4, can we put up a fight, at least not get swept? Let's see. And no, we got swept, 102 to 97. Man, I mean, that was a pretty good first run, especially year number 1 as a rookie. I'm not even hating. On to year number 2. End of year number 2, Chris Webber is the MVP. Same ridiculous stats basically as last season, 35, 15, 5, basically 2 steals and 2 blocks, and efficient as well. Tim Duncan is the rookie of the year, so him and Stephon Marbury in the Lakers have already built a dynamic duo, and AI's got to worry for that. Chris Jackson is the 6th man of the year. Ben Wallace ends up winning defensive player of the year. Lorenzo Wright, and wow, the Raptors, the team that originally drafted AI, they're 78-4. So they beat 73-9 the previous season from the Miami Heat. Like I said, in all my simulations, guys, I don't know why we keep seeing the greatest teams ever assembled. It makes literally no sense. For year number 2, Allen Iverson averaged 29, 6, and 2 steals. So he's already kicked up from 22 to 29 points, and he's a 90 rated player already. And fortunately, this season, we did not make the playoffs. We ended up being the 9th seed in the East, so we regressed quite a bit. And of course, the Raptors end up winning the championship. They did have 78 wins and 4 losses. End of year number 3, Chris Webber is the MVP, 21, 10, and 5. So obviously, the Raptors are going to continuously having the MVP because they win 70 plus games every freaking season. Antonio Jameson is a rookie of the year. This older generation player, we don't really care about that. Defensive player of the year, Kevin Garnett. Most improved goes to Sylvester Paxton. I think that's also, oh my goodness. Guys, like I say every freaking time when we record these videos, why the hell are the Toronto Raptors the greatest team ever? 81-7. Why? So for the Raptors team, they have Gary Payton. Oh my God. It's basically the same team I see every time we do these career re-simulations. Gary Payton, Jerry Stackhouse, Scottie Pippen, Chris Webber, Shaquille O'Neal, Alonzo Mourning. What is this team? How is this even allowed? Like, how do they have the money to afford all these players? And we were actually the 2nd seed, which is quite surprising. 61 wins and 21 losses. So I was kind of hating on Iverson, saying they're not going to make any noise, but he did, man. In this season, he averaged 30 points, 6.5 assists, very efficient, 57% from the field, and 45% from the 3-point line. Game number 1, we are going up against the Bulls. I'm unsure if Michael Jordan is still here, so we'll take a look. Yeah, Jordan's not there, so surely we win this quite simply. We're just going to simulate. Game number 1, we end up taking. Game number 2, we end up taking. Game number 3, we end up taking up 3-0. Game number 4, can we? Oh, I forgot there's only 3 games in the 90s. So we are on to the 2nd round, going up against the Indiana Pacers. Let's see who they have. The Indiana Pacers, their team looks very, very good. They have the defensive player of the year, Kevin Garnett, but they have a 69 rated starting player. So that could possibly be the weak link. Game number 1, we end up losing. Are you kidding, man? AI only put up 22 points, and he wasn't very efficient, mind you. 1 of 5 from the 3-point line, and 7 of 19. Not that great. Game number 2, we're just going to simulate. We end up tying the series. Allen Iverson in this one, 34, 3, 4, 3 steals as well. But 5 turnovers. That's not a very good ratio. 4 assists and 5 turnovers. Game number 3, we're simulating. They end up taking. Game number 4, can we not go down 3-1? We end up tying the series. That's what I like to see. Game number 5, we end up winning convincingly, 124 to 110. Let's check the box scores once again. AI, man, 32 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. But the turnovers are killing me, man. Is he not meant to be playing point guard? Because why is he turning the ball over more than he's assisting? That's a terrible ratio. At game number 6, I'm just going to simulate right through, and we end up taking it up against the greatest team ever. Like I said, Allen Iverson is going to have to leave the Eastern Conference because this team, they're not going to beat this. The Toronto Raptors team is ridiculous, man. They're stacked. And yeah, like I said, game number 1, 135 to 104, a complete thrashing. Let's check the box score. Chris Webber 34, 8-4. Shaquille O'Neal 21, 10-3. Larry Johnson 16, 8-2. Scottie Pippen 15, 2-5. Gary Payton 13, 5-5. Jerry Stackhouse 12, 5-4. Kyle Anderson 10, 5-13. Is that Kyle Anderson? Kenny Anderson. And Alonzo Mourning 9, 8. 1 block, 1 turnover. But yeah, their team is stacked, man. We're not beating them. And look who they got. They got freaking Sean Kemp on the bench. And now for us, Allen Iverson only put up 19 points. He's not being aggressive. Game number 2, we're just going to simulate because I don't think we're going to win a game against them. Game number 3, we end up losing. Game number 4, we end up being eliminated. So who are the Raptors going up against in the finals? They are going up against the Spurs. We don't really care who's going to win this. Let's just simulate. And it's the Raptors, of course. I mean, if there was literally no question who's going to win this. Chris Webber is the finals MVP. Crazy stats. On to year number 4, I think. End of year number 4. And like I said, guys, we're pretty much not going to see Allen Iverson win anything. I don't think. This is going to be the first video I think I do of a star who's literally going to win nothing. The Toronto Raptors are killing it, man. Chris Webber, 21, 12-5. He's the MVP. Manu Ginobili is in the Rockets, Rookie of the Year. Ridiculous stats for a rookie, by the way. 26-5. Very efficient as well. And look at the Raptors, man. They got Alonzo Mourning as a 6th man. There's no way we are beating this team. They won 81 games, so back-to-back 81-1. We're not beating this team, man. In year number 4, we saw AI average 31 points, 2 boards, basically 3 boards, I guess, 8 assists, 2 steals, but those turnovers per game, man, 3.5, and you're assisting 8 times. It's like every time you assist, you're turning the ball over. Like I said, he's very bad at passing the ball. He shouldn't be passing it. Round 1 for year number 4, we are going up against the Atlanta Hawks. They got Joe Smith, 86 rated player. Pretty much that's it. We should win, but we're just going to end up versing the Toronto Raptors anyway, so I really could care less if he wins. So we're just going to simulate the round. Round number 1, we end up, I cannot see, we end up winning. So round number 2, we're going up against the Indiana Pacers, and I believe they had Kevin Garnett last season. Let's check that. Yeah, they do. We might lose this, we might win this. We don't really know, so we're just going to simulate the round, and we end up losing 4-1. That was pathetic. That was pathetic. We're just going to simulate the rest of the playoffs. The Indiana Pacers have been eliminated, and now we've got the Grizzlies versus the Raptors, and no one is going to beat the Raptors anytime soon. Another season, another MVP being the same. Chris Webber is on a tear, man. And what did I just see? The Memphis Grizzlies are now coming to life. 77 wins and 5 losses. AI needs to get the hell out of the Brooklyn Nets, man. And the Raptors too. 78 wins and 4 losses. Like I said, boys, every simulation, I am so done with the Toronto Raptors and the Memphis Grizzlies. And at the end of year number 5, Allen Iverson put up 32, basically 33 points, 2 boards, 8 assists, and very efficient 60%, 43, and 83. So his free throws have jumped up because he was shooting pretty terribly, only 72, 77, 76. Now he's up to 83. And we wore the 2nd seed once again, but we're not going to beat we're not beating the Toronto Raptors, guys. So let me just simulate the round. I just don't think we have a chance. We end up beating the Charlotte Hornets. 2nd round, who are we going up against? The Milwaukee Bucks. Who do they have? Because we have not versed them at all. So let's check it out. They've got Peja Stokovich, so we're cooked. He is a sharp shooter. And they've also got Tracy McGrady. So we actually are cooked. And we actually end up winning. Are you kidding me? How did we beat that team? We are up to the Eastern Conference Finals now. And yeah, look at this team. Gary Payton, Penny Hardaway, Larry Johnson, Chris Webber, and Shaquille O'Neal. AI is a 97 rated player carrying these bums. So let's just simulate the round and let's just see basically Toronto Raptors versus the Grizzlies. Once again, yep. Let's just simulate the round again, and the Raptors are killing it. They've won 4 championships in a row. A new dynasty. We are not... we literally have to leave. If AI does not leave at all in this whole simulation, this would have been one of the most annoying videos to record because he just doesn't want to win a ring. All right, start of year number 6. We are checking the roster once again. And finally, Allen Iverson has left the New Jersey Nets. And this guy, Allen Iverson, ends up teaming up with Kobe Bryant, Ray Allen, and Tim Duncan. So they have just formed a super duper team. Hopefully, they can actually win a championship because this is a stacked team and each player, they basically complement each other very well. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. I did also change Kobe Bryant to be a small forward starting position because I feel like AI will be the point guard and Ray Allen will be the shooting guard instead of Kobe Bryant. This team is looking stacked, guys. They better win. End of year number 6, AI's teammate Tim Duncan ends up winning the MVP, 22, basically nearly 20 boards as well, to 18 boards and 5 assists, 3 blocks as well, and 1 steal. Very efficient from the field. So Gilbert Arenas is the rookie of the year. We already did a career resimulation of him. Vin Baker ends up winning the 6th man of the year, and Tim Duncan, defensive player of the year. This is exactly the teammates we need for Allen Iverson right now. So that's very promising from us. I don't know how many wins we got though, so we'll check that out. But like, look at this, man. The Toronto Raptors are still winning 80 plus games. How is this fair? Literally, how is this fair? How are we meant to win? So we actually end up winning 71 games and 11 losses, but the Memphis Grizzlies as well, 78-4. That's a team we have to look out for. Taking a look at the squad, we got Tim Duncan. We already saw his stats, so we don't really need to see that. Kobe Bryant averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Very efficient as well, 62 and 49% from the 3-point line. Ray Allen averaging 15 points and very efficient as well, 48 and 37% from the 3-point line. Allen Iverson, his scoring has dropped dramatically, minus 10 points. He went from 32 to 10. I mean, it's understandable. He's playing with shot chuckers like Kobe Bryant and Ray Allen. He's efficient, but I'd want more from him. But I guess he'd rather a championship than averaging 30 plus points anyway. And number 1, we are going up against the Houston Rockets. I have no idea who they have. Let's check it out. They've got Manu Ginobili. So, I mean, Kenyon Martin. Yeah, it's a decent team. I don't think we should be losing to them though. So game number 1 was Sinley. 1, we end up winning. Game number 2, we end up winning. Game number 3, we should end up winning. And yes, we do. On to the second round, going up against the Warriors. Let's see who they have. They have Mike Bibby, Drazen Petrovic, Tyson Nance, Elton Brand, and Tyson Chandler. So this team is looking much better than last team, but I still think we should be cooking them. So game number 1, we'll simulate. We end up taking game number 1. Game number 2, we end up taking. Game number 3, we end up taking. Game number 4, do we do the sweep? Yes, we do. Now, this is the matchup I have been waiting for. We got the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Game number 1, we end up losing by 11 points. So not convincing, but let's take a look what AI did. Where the hell? He only had 17 points, but he had 12 assists. How many turnovers though? 5. So once again, his turnovers to assist ratio is terrible. Game number 2, we are up by 2 points. I decided to jump in. 1 minute left. Hopefully we hold on to the lead. A nice, oh my God, that was nearly a nice steal from Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson's guarding Jason Kidd now. They pass it to Garnett. Garnett working on that 74 rated player. Is it going to be money for Garnett? No, it's not. Timmy Duncan with the rebound now. Here's Tim Duncan. Passes out to Gravett. Gravett with a rock. Gravett deciding where to go with it. Pass it off to, I don't know who the hell that is, but he ends up cashing in the simple layup. What kind of defense was that? 4-point lead. Jason Kidd with a rock now. 30 seconds left. Jason Kidd, pass it to Garnett. Easy find. And they have to intentionally foul. So we got Allen Iverson. I think he's going to go to the free throw line. And yes, he is. The first free throw. In this game, he's dropped 37 points. Jesus Christ. And very efficient. 73% from the field as well. So he's cooking. 4-point lead. 22 seconds left. What are they drawing up right now? Here's Garnett. Garnett working on that 74 rated player who cannot stop him. Garnett pulls up mid-range J, ends up breaking the shot, and they have to intentionally foul. So we basically won this game. And in this game, Kevin Garnett, 21. Yeah, Jalen Rose. Yeah, we don't really care. What did we do? Allen Iverson, 38-12. Tim Duncan, 27-17. Ray Allen, 17 points. And Kobe Bryant, 16-7. Game number 3, we end up getting cooked to the max, 125-106. What kind of defense was we playing right there? Allen Iverson, he did his thing, guys. 29-12, so it's not his fault. Tim Duncan as well, 25-10. Where is Kobe Bryant? Okay, 19 points, decent. And Ray Allen, we need more. We need more from you. 5 points in 25 minutes, just running out there doing nothing. Game number 4, we are up by 1 point. Let's see if we can just not go down 3-1. And Allen Iverson, why did he shoot that? Why did he shoot that? We had so much time on the clock and he just decided to pull up. Jalen Rose dances, gets Kobe spinning. Oh my goodness, what kind of defense was that? He's AI dancing with the rock. AI all the way to the rack, puts up the floater, misses it. Oh my gosh. Garnett backing down. Garnett turns. Garnett out to Rose. Rose puts up the wild 3, gets fouled though. What the hell, Tim Duncan? You don't play perimeter defense. Stay in the paint. First free throw for Rose is good. Second free throw for Rose is good. And the third free throw for Rose is also good. We are selling badly. We were literally up and now we're down. Allen Iverson, you have better clutch it, man. AI driving, deciding where to go with it. Step back, mid-range J, cashes that in. Who is getting open? Who are they looking for? They give it to Allen Iverson. Did not pull up for a mid-range J. Puts up a stupid mid-range J. Why did he do that? Oh my goodness. I can't stand this game sometimes. We have Kobe Bryant who's wide open. He made the run, but they give it to AI, who is he's not that good. He's not that good compared to Kobe, man. He's not. We are down 3-1. Is there even a point of using Simcast? I'm just going to do it just in case it's a close game, but how is this team down 3-1? I thought it was at least going to be 6 or 7 game series, but nah, look at this. We're getting demolished right now. Yeah, we end up losing. Unfortunate. Man, oh man. And who ends up winning the finals? Hey, at least the Grizzlies end up winning. So we lost to the team that ended up winning the championship. That's good to see. So year number 6, looking like we have a competent team, but is it really going to do anything for Allen Iverson? I don't know. And finally, boys, at the end of year number 7, Allen Iverson finally wins an accolade. It only took 7 freaking years. So 30 points a game, 4 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, and 0.3 blocks. So that he didn't get a block really. 59% from the field, very efficient. So him being 6'6" is clearly helping him out right now. And 87% from the free throw line and 43% from the 3-point line. He has finally won the MVP, man. This season, we won 75 games and 7 losses. So we are just as good, basically, as the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know how we've gotten better, but surely we beat them this season. So we're just going to simulate round number 1 because we don't care, man. We should easily win that. Round number 1, we end up beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yes, we do. Going up against the Golden State Warriors right now. Simulating the round once again. Do we end up winning? Yes, we do. Now, this is the matchup we are waiting for. Memphis versus Lakers. Game number 1, we are down by 4 points. 16 seconds left. Oh my God, we just turned the ball over right there. This is the type of plays that you know you're not going to win a championship with this team if we keep doing stupid mistakes like that. We're down 4 points, you inbound the ball and you just pass it to the other team. What kind of play is that? Game number 2 was another loss for us, 114-99. It looks like we're not getting out of the West, boys. We are just not getting out. What did Allen, in this game, 20 points, really? Only 20? Kobe as well, only 20. Tim Duncan, what is this team doing? Game number 3, we end up losing by 7 points. Oh my goodness. They're high scoring games. We just can't seem to keep the lead. We end up giving up points anyway. So it doesn't even really matter once we have the lead. We end up still freaking losing. And now we are going to a game 4. Hopefully we don't get swept. I want to force a game, 6, but it's not looking like we're going to. We are getting cooked. 94. Are you kidding me, man? Look at this scores, 120-104. Jeez, man. What more do we need? What more? How many more players do we need to get for this team to win? Because the Raptors and the Grizzlies are literally just dominating the league. And Chris Webber, once again, he's basically the GOAT. End of year number 8, that's back-to-back MVPs for Allen Iverson. 29 points, 10 assists. Jesus, man, how is he getting 10 assists? This season, we did end up winning 76 games and 6 losses. This might be the year. Hopefully it is, but Like I said, guys, I'm not looking too hopeful in this video, to be honest. We are doing so terribly in this simulation. We can't even make it to the finals. Usually in year 8, we start making the finals. Year 5 and 6, you start making the finals. We haven't done that at all this video. We've just been getting to the Eastern Conference or Western Conference finals. And here we go. Once again, the matchup of the ages. Memphis versus the Lakers. Simulate game number 1. They end up taking, was it convincing? Not really, but kinda. Jalen Rose with 25 and 7. Kevin Garnett 25, 9 and 9. McDyess with 20 and 10. And Steven Jackson, I presume, 19 and 12. Out for us, Allen Iverson did his thing. 41 points and 17 assists. Only 2 turnovers, so he's peaking right now. He's clearly in his prime. We have got to win a championship right now. Game number 2, we end up winning very convincingly, 126 to 95. Let's check who did the business for us. It was Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. So 26 from Kobe, 32, 4 and 9 from Allen Iverson, as well as Timmy Duncan chipping in with 24 and 21 boards. Game number 3, we got fucked up, 113 to 97. Holy shit, we were literally winning, and then towards the end we just freaking lost. What is going on? Kobe Bryant 25, 6 and 5, but where the hell? Allen Iverson only put up 20 points and he had 9 assists, so I can't really hate, but why the hell were we winning by so much and then we ended up just losing? I think that fourth quarter really sold us. I think this is going to be one of the first videos the star is not going to win a thing. 122 to 127. We end up losing. We are down 3-1. I really don't have hope for us. I'm just going to swim in the next game. And yeah, we got eliminated. Once again, what a surprise. Raptors versus the Grizzlies. Who ends up winning it this time? It is the Raptors. Man, year number 9, that is the 3rd MVP in a row for Allen Iverson, but we don't really care about seeing that. We want to see championships. Like, we are done seeing regular season awards. We've been seeing that. We are going up against the Spurs the first round. We'll just simulate that. We should end up winning that convincingly. And yes, we do. We end up sweeping them. Round number 2, we are going up against the Houston Rockets. This team looks sorry as hell, so we should win this one once again. Simulate the round. And yes, we end up sweeping 4-0. Once again, the matchup of the 2000s, we got the Memphis Grizzlies versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Can we please just make it to the NBA Finals now? I am so done with this. I'm just going to simulate. And we actually do. Are you kidding me? The one time I just simulate the round, we end up making it to the finals. That is insane. All right, the matchup we have finally been waiting for only took us nearly a decade to make it to the freaking finals. Holy cow, man, that was so long. Game number 1, we just got butt fucked, 127 to 111. Are you kidding me? We have a very competent team and we're still getting railed off the tracks. Like, what is this? Shaquille O'Neal, he didn't even eat that well, but he still got 28, 8 and 4. And out for us, Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson. I mean, collectively as a group, as a trio, I guess, because Ray Allen doesn't want to step it up. He only had 7 points. Game number 2, same result. We just keep getting humiliated. 143 to 118. Who is cooking us, man? Is it them? It's literally them collectively. Shaq, 31. Stephon Marbury, who I hate, 29. Steve Nash, 19, 2 and 7. Tracy McGrady, 15, 6 and 12. Antoine Jameson, 15, 5 and 8. Chris Webber, 13, 8 and 9. Eddie Jones, 12 points. Like, all these players have double-digit points. Only 2 players don't. And Ben Wallace, I don't even count him. He doesn't even know how to score a bucket, so he doesn't even count. We are down 2-0. Surely we can at least make it a 7-game series. I did not think we'd be getting demolished this badly. Look at this, man. Look at this. Third quarter, they're already at 80, 90, 100. Look at this. And we are still on. Man. 139 to 111. Down 3-0. I don't even think AI deserves to be in this video, man. I literally don't. I'm just simulating. And look, as I talk, as I simulate, as I talk shit, we end up winning game number 4. So let's check this one. And it was Allen Iverson too. 34, 4, and 16. So we at least don't get swept, but I think we're going to get gentlemen swept. And yes, we do. The Raptors, they're the greatest team right now. And Shaq, once again, like I did say, Shaq should eat this whole playoffs because we had a sorry ass center. I think that's what we need to sign a center. But I'm pretty sure this is like the last season, maybe, that Allen Iverson is with this squad. So hopefully he re-signs. but I'm not too sure. All right, start of year number 10. Let's check it out and see if he is still in the roster. And no, he's not. Not even Kobe and Ray Allen are there. Only Tim Duncan has been far out, man. This video is going to be so trash. Allen Iverson is not winning a championship at all. And it looks like Allen Iverson has joined Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, Elton Brand in the Charlotte Bobcats. So another super duper team. If anything, this team actually quite looks better than the other team. They've got Marcus Camby, J.R. Smith as well, so a sharpshooter. This team is looking a lot better. I kind of feel bad for Tim Duncan because they just left him high and dry, and Kobe and Allen Iverson just left to another team. 4 years for Kobe. Allen Iverson got 3 years. End of this season, we do see Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson's teammate, winning the MVP. But once again, like I said, we don't give a damn about the MVPs anymore. And this season, the Charlotte Bobcats wore the second seed, man. 78 wins and 4 losses. But they're in the same conference as the Toronto Raptors, which once again, 80 wins and 2 losses. They consistently keep winning 80 plus games. I just don't think Allen Iverson's winning a championship at all this video. So we're just going to simulate this round. Round number 1, we end up winning. Round number 2, we're going up against the Indiana Pacers. I don't think they have anyone really to be looking at, so we'll just simulate that. And now we have got the matchup of Bobcats and the Toronto Raptors in the Eastern Conference finals. Let's check it out. And yeah, we are getting destroyed once again. But is there a comeback though? No, there's just no comeback. We keep getting cooked by this team. They're not gonna lose a game. It's really annoying. Game number 2, we're simulating once again. Bobcats, can we do something? Allen Iverson, please step it up with Kobe. What is going on, man? Why is this team worse? What is going on? What did Kobe do? Kobe did 25. Where's Allen Iverson? 23 and 13 assists. So not a bad game, but not aggressive. Game number 3, we're gonna simulate once again. Can we at least take a game? Just one game. And it looks like we're not going to take a game. Look at this, 100 points, 142 points actually to 112. And mind you, this is the early 2000s. It's not the NBA scoring that we see nowadays. So we're getting cooked. Game number 4, it looks like we're going to get swept once again. This is quite frustrating. This is literally not the video I envisioned. Like, I literally thought Allen Iverson was going to have a much better career. So we ended up losing 4-0. And who are they going up against? Don't tell me Tim Duncan. He still actually made a pretty good run without Kobe, Ray Allen, and Allen Iverson. So he actually made it to the Western Conference Finals anyway without them. So I don't actually feel bad for him anymore. So let's just simulate the round. And we got the Memphis Grizzlies once again, the same teams. I need to check how many times these teams have been in the finals. And Jason Terry being the finals MVP is criminal. So we're in year 11 right now. So we've probably only got a few more years left. 5 to 7 years left of Allen Iverson playing. But look at this team, man. It's stacked and we're still losing. And Timmy Duncan has also decided to join, by the way. This team better win now. We've got Kobe, D-Wade as well, a young D-Wade. Allen Iverson is now 31 years old, so he is going to start regressing. Kevin Garnett obviously still here, Timmy Duncan. And mind you, we've only got 2 years left with this squad. So we have to make the most of it. We need to win a championship right now. End of year number 11, another MVP. So I wonder how many MVPs that is for AI. Let's check it out right now. That's 4 regular season MVPs. That's very good considering in real life he never won an MVP, which is quite surprising to be honest. This season we won 81 games and 1 loss. Are you serious? So we have got to win the championship this season. Against the Raptors, we have to get past them. If we don't this season, it means it's pretty much over. It's downhill for AI after that because he's 31 years old. He's physically going to lose his bounce, his speed, his everything. His knees are going to give up on him. So we just got to do something right now. Round number 1, who are we going up against? I didn't even check. We're going up against the New Jersey Nets. I'm pretty sure they have LeBron James, but he's still quite young. So we're not really worried about that. We'll just simulate through that game. We end up winning that one convincingly 4-0. Now we're going up in round 2 against Miami. Game number 1, we end up taking. Game number 2, we end up taking. Game number 3, we end up taking. Game number 4, we end up sweeping. Okay, now the matchup that actually matters. We are going up against the Toronto Raptors, obviously, as if there was any surprise. Let's simulate game number. Oh crap! I was about to simulate the round. All right, so I accidentally simulated 2 games. So tie series right now. Let's check the box score. In the most recent game, Kobe put up 26, AI 18, 2 and 12, Timmy Duncan 18, 9 and 4, D Wade 17, 4 and 6. Game number 3, we end up losing by just 3 points. It was not even looking close. We won that 4th quarter, by the way. So, like I said, it was not looking close. We were losing throughout the whole game, and I just assumed we were just going to keep losing. But we only lost by 3 points. That's disappointing. We didn't get to jump in, but it is what it is. Let's check the box score. Tracy McGrady gave us the business, 21, 10 and 7. Steve Nash, 21 and 10. Shaquille, oh my freaking gosh. I said this guy was in the New Jersey Nets and I wasn't worried. He literally went up. Him and Carmelo Anthony too. Bro, we are not beating. And Yao Ming. What the hell is this simulation, bro? How are we supposed to win against a team like this? This is a well-structured team compared to ours. And Allen Iverson in this game, only 16 points. I mean, quite efficient. Not that efficient, but I just want more from him. But how old is he now? He's 31. Like I keep saying, he's going to start regressing. This is the time to win it. We are down 2-1. Game number 4 was an embarrassing loss for us once again. Yeah. There's not much I can say. LeBron James, Tracy McGrady, Shaquille O'Neal. How are we supposed to beat that team? Especially when Ray Allen and Kobe Bryant are not giving us much points. The same as Kevin Garnett, by the way. Like, no one is really scoring crazy compared to how they... I mean, they're sharing the rock. Everyone's eating except Ben Wallace. Like I said, Ben Wallace is not known to score points. So, basically, everyone is eating. We are down 3-1. I'm just going to simulate because... yeah. Oh, we actually end up winning that game. Can we force a game 7? That's what I want to see. I don't really care about looking at the scores and everything. I just want a game 7. I want to go to the finals. And it looks like we're forcing a game 7. It looks like we're going to force a game 7. Oh my goodness. We might be going to the finals, boys. All right, we are down by 2 points. Hopefully we can clutch it up. They got Yao Ming on the court. Kevin Garnett all the way to the rack. Puts up the shot. Finally goes in. I keep seeing shot chuck and he keeps missing. But finally in our team, it ends up going in. Tie game. 50 seconds left. Steve Nash with the ball. Steve Nash to LeBron. LeBron trying to back down Kobe. LeBron using that brute strength. LeBron all the way to the rack. Drops the shoulder, lays it in. Very easy. Allen Iverson. Oh my gosh. Trips Steve Nash, but puts up the wild Florida, man. Why would he do that? LeBron passes it to Nash. Nash left wide open. He's a sharp shooter. What kind of defense is that? We are not making it to the NBA Finals. What kind of defense? We don't even deserve to go to the NBA Finals with that defense. Oh my goodness. 26 seconds left. Can we make something out of nothing? Who are they looking for? They're looking for Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett finds Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson all the way to the rack. Puts up the layup. Easy for him. We have to intentionally foul, obviously. I just don't think we're making it past to the NBA Finals. The first free throw for Steve Nash is Cat. And the second one is also, like, he's not missing. It's Steve Nash. All right, we are down by 5 points. 19 seconds left. What can we do? Allen Iverson dancing. Nice screen. Allen Iverson, what are you doing? Steps back. Puts up a deep 3. Guys, there's nothing I can tell you. It doesn't matter. You made him 6'6". He does stupid ass shots. I don't know why he thought that was an efficient shot to do. And once again, we got the Grizzlies versus Raptors. And Raptors end up winning. It's really not even a contest between them because the Raptors dominate them either way. The Grizzlies just sometimes win, but the Raptors are, man, they've probably won like 7, 8 championships. Like, it's really not a contest. Man, year 11, we had it, but we didn't. Allen Iverson putting up stupid shots. We're not playing any defense. Pretty much, guys, I'm not just going to show you when we win accolades for Allen Iverson or if we end up making it to the finals, because if we don't, there's no point of me showing you. There's literally no point. So I'll see you guys when it's time to see you guys, I guess. All right, man, we're at the start of year number 13, and like I said, he's 33 years old, guys. He's regressing. He went from a 95 or something rated player down to a 91 rated player. It's only going downhill from here. He's literally not going to win a championship. All right, we're in year number 13 or 14. We're in the playoffs. We have just won the first game against the Toronto Raptors, so that could be a promising sign. I'm going to check the box score though. And yeah, Allen Iverson, like I said, guys, he's completely regressed. He's only putting up 8 points now. He's definitely not the star player. I thought making him 6'6" would do something different for him. Clearly, it has not. We'll simulate game number 2. Game number 2, we end up winning convincingly, 138 to 97. So is this the meta? Does Allen Iverson have to regress for us to be able to win a championship? Because that's what it's looking like. It looks like we're playing a lot better without him being the star player. But I could be speaking too soon. All right, game number 3, we end up losing this one, 130 to 119. Disappointing, but not too bad. We're still up 2-1. Let's simulate once again. All right, we end up winning game number 4. Who did the cooking in this one? It was Allen, well, not really Allen Iverson, but Dwayne Wade. Allen Iverson chipped in with 18 and 9 assists. Kobe Bryant with 17, 3 and 10 assists. And Timmy Duncan with 16 and 13. And it looks like we have closed it. Thank goodness. Jesus Christ, man. It only took us, how long has he been playing for? Because I did say I'm not too sure. He's been playing for 13 years, and it took him this long to make it to the NBA Finals. 13 years. Jeez, man. And we're going up against the Grizzlies. Who do they have? Because that team is still stacked. They got Andre Miller, Jason Richardson, Sean Marion, Peja Stokovich is still there. And now they've acquired a young Dwight Howard. So this team is not as stacked as the Toronto Raptors, obviously. But we still got to take them serious, man. Game number 1, we end up taking. Game number 2, we end up taking. Game number 3, we end up taking. Game number 4, they end up taking, sadly. Can we close it out in 5 games? Yes, we do. First championship in 13 years for Allen Iverson. And yeah, like I said, he's not going to be the star player. In real life, Allen Iverson did not win a championship, so I don't think he'd care too much if Kevin Garnett is the finals MVP. He ended up winning a ring. That's all that matters. But yeah, it only took us 13 years and for him to be a shell of himself. Start of year number 14, he has signed a 4-year deal. So he's pretty much getting the bag and trying to dip out of the league. This is ridiculous. He sucks now. He's only an 89 rated player and he's commanding $100 million. Like, I can't really hate on him for getting the money, but he shouldn't be requiring that much money. Like, he's done nothing for any team really. And now they've acquired LeBron James too. What the hell is this simulation? LeBron, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Garnett, Gilbert Arenas too, Tim Duncan, all in the same team. How is this even possible, bro? How do they have the money for this? Year number 16, another championship for Allen Iverson, but Gilbert Arenas is the finals MVP, averaging 24 and 11 assists. Very efficient as well, 50, 84 and 40%. So that's championship number 2 for Allen Iverson. And that is championship number 3. And Kevin Garnett once again is the finals MVP. I'm pretty sure he won the first one. So now it's Kevin Garnett winning the second finals MVP. Obviously, you know, Allen Iverson's not going to win anything, guys. I'm pretty sure he's an 80 rated player now, and he's 36 or 7 years old. All right, guys, start of the next season. As you see, Allen Iverson is 37 years old. But taking a look at what he's saying, my heart is here in Charlotte. Let's work on hammering out a next contract extension. What does this guy mean? He's 37 years old. He's 77 overall. Who is going to re-sign him? Just play out your contract and retire. That's championship number 4. Kevin Garnett also goes back-to-back being the finals MVP. And surely this is a player retirement. And no, he still wants to play, man. What the hell? Ray Allen, his teammate, ends up retiring. Stephon Marbury, who I hate, ends up retiring. And Chris Owens also ends up retiring. Start of year number 17. Allen Iverson is a free agent, man. No one wants to sign him. Like I said, who the hell would want to sign a 38-year-old who's a 73 overall rated player? He sucks now, and he's still begging for a contract. And guys, finally, after 17 years, Allen Iverson decides to retire at the age of 39. Let's just check his stats though, because We need to see what he's been doing. And sadly, in his last season, man, he only averaged 5 points. His last 2 seasons, 5 points. His assisting was, it is what it is. He turns the ball over a lot. So 5 points, 5.7. He ended up winning 5 MVPs in the regular season, as well as 4 NBA championships. Even though those championships, I don't think much people will count them because they were in a super team. But I guess everyone had to form a super team to beat the Toronto Raptors, so you can count them. Yeah, for total points, he ends up finishing top 5 with 28,000 points. For 3-pointers made, he only made 763s in his whole 17 years. That's really bad. For free throws, he's top 10, coming in at 9. For assists, he's top 5, coming in at 4th with 9,000 plus assists. And for steals, he also makes top 5 with 2,213 steals. Let's check it out. And he ends up making the Hall of Fame with Steve Nash as well. So, he had a very good career, but for what we planned to do with him, making him 6'6", he really did not do anything special, apart from obviously winning 5 regular season MVPs. That's the only thing that really benefited him. If he did not join a super team, he was not winning any championships. And when he won those championships, he was not even a star player. So it kind of sucked. Anyway, man, this video was very anticlimactic. If you guys have any other video suggestions, let me know, man. I'll do it. It's been your boy. Take care. Peace.